Today, I will be sharing with you how to develop marketing strategies and plans. This is Noriel Bueno from the Ateneo Graduate School of Business, V95 Marketing Management class under Professor Bong de Ungria. This presentation will address the following: how does marketing affect customer value? How is strategic planning carried out at the different levels of organization? What does a marketing plan include? And finally, in local application, I will discuss finance as a strategic partner in creating customer value. Customer value refers to the perceived benefits and worth that customers derive from a product, service, or solution in relation to its cost. Marketing affects customer value in terms of the following concepts: value delivery process. Marketing plays a crucial role in this process by identifying customer needs and preferences, designing products or services to satisfy those needs, and effectively communicating the value proposition to target customers. Value chain. Marketing influences various stages of the value chain. For instance, marketing research and analysis aid in identifying customer needs and preferences during inbound logistics stage. Core competencies. Through marketing efforts, companies can effectively showcase their distinctive capabilities, expertise, and brand image, which contribute to customers' perceptions of value. Let's now take a look at how strategic planning is carried out at the different levels of organizations. Strategic planning guides and shapes marketing efforts. It aligns marketing activities with the organization's overall objectives. Planning occurs at the four levels of the organization: corporate, division, business unit, and product level. The plans are put into action, and performance are monitored and evaluated against predetermined goals and objectives. The complete planning, implementation, and control cycle of strategic planning is a critical framework for managing marketing efforts effectively. Let's now turn to the contents of a marketing plan. A marketing plan typically includes several key components that are essential in guiding marketing activities and achieving marketing objectives. A marketing plan usually contains the following sections. Moving on to my local application, let's take a look at the evolution of finance as a strategic partner in creating customer value. Finance has evolved from a traditional pencil pusher to becoming a strategic partner in creating customer value. By leveraging data, insights, and customer-centric approaches, finance professionals collaborate with marketing teams to align financial strategies with customer needs and preferences. This evolution has resulted in a more integrated and holistic approach to business operations, ultimately enhancing the organization's ability to deliver value to its customers. In summary, marketing affects customer value. Strategic planning is carried out at the different levels of organizations. Marketing plans include key components that are essential in guiding marketing activities. And in local application, finance has evolved as a strategic partner in creating customer value. That would be the end of my presentation. This is Noriel Bueno. Thank you and good day.
Hi everyone, I'm Christy Calakar of V95 under Prof. Bong de Ongria of the Ateneo Graduate School of Business. In Chapter 3, we will discuss on creating long-term loyalty relationships. According to COSLA, the cost of attracting new customer is estimated to be 5 times the cost of keeping a current customer happy. Customer loyalty means profitability. For us to create a long-term loyalty relationship, we need to build the customer value, achieve highest level of satisfaction, and build customer loyalty. We will also discuss my local application, which is the Brother Customer Plus, a customer loyalty program of the company that I worked with. How do customers make choices? How do they decide what brand of the product to buy? Customers are value maximizers. Customers choose the offer they believe will deliver the highest value and act on it. Customer perceived value is the difference between the prospective customer's evaluation of all the benefits and cost of an offering. After the customer chose our brand or offering, we need to satisfy them. We need to achieve customer satisfaction to retain them as our loyal customer. Satisfaction is a person's feeling of pleasure or disappointment that result from comparing a product or service perceived performance to expectation. High satisfaction leads to customer loyalty, and the key to retaining customer is relationship marketing. Aside from customer satisfaction, we need to create marketing activities to improve loyalty and retention. First, we have to interact closely with customers because connecting customers directly with company employee is highly motivating and informative. Second, loyalty program. which are designed to reward customers who buy frequently and in substantial amount. Example is the SM Advantage Card. Third is create institutional ties, wherein the company may supply business customers with special treatment and the customers are less inclined to switch to another supplier since it means high capital cost. My local application is Brother Customer Plus program. It is a fully integrated customer loyalty program of Brother Philippines. Customer members are showered with perks. Every product is equivalent to certain point when accumulated can be redeemed from our partner merchants and enjoy exclusive promotions. We connect with loyal customers through Customer Plus app. We can interact with our customers closely and they can feel that Brother is always at their side. This is Christy Calacar on creating long-term loyalty relationships.
Good morning, everyone. This is Christopher Diaz, and we'll be talking about collecting information and forecasting demand of Chapter 4 of our current book. We will cover the basics of MIS, also its components, its major environmental forces, and lastly, its local application in the Philippines. Let's begin our journey into the world of Marketing Information Systems, or MIS. Marketing managers use MIS to assess information needs, develop necessary information, and distribute it in a timely manner to fulfill their responsibilities. An MIS consists of three key components. First, we have the internal record systems, which includes the order to pay cycle and sales information systems. Then there's the marketing intelligence system that requires everyday information about the marketing environment. Finally, we have the marketing research system that allows the systematic design, collection, analysis, and reporting of data relevant to specific marketing situations. In an ever-changing global landscape, marketers must monitor six major environmental forces. First one is demographic. The second one is economic. Third one is social cultural. The fourth one is natural. Fifth is technological. And lastly, political legal. To bring this closer to home, let's look at a local application of MIS. SM Malls, one of the largest mall operators in the Philippines, uses MIS to gather customer data, analyze shopping trends, and make data-driven decisions that enhance customer experience and increase sales. This exemplifies how MIS can be a powerful tool for businesses of all sizes. To sum up, a marketing information system is an essential tool for marketers. It comprises of three main components: internal records, marketing intelligence, and marketing research. These three main components help monitor major environmental forces: demographic, economic, social cultural, natural, technological, and political legal. Locally, we see the practical application of MIS in businesses like SM, improving decision making and enhancing customer experience.
Amazing day, everyone. I'm Efren Dumagas of the Ateneo Graduate School of Business. It's an honor to present to you the topic, Conducting Marketing Research to Better Understand Ultimate Customers. What I'm going to share with you are as follows. First, what is marketing research? And second, what are the steps in marketing research process? What is marketing research? Marketing research is all about generating insights. A marketing insight is getting into the heads of consumers. Moreover, marketing research is about searching for information to identify and define market opportunities and problems. Companies can conduct their own marketing research or hire others to do it for them. Engaging students or professors, using the internet, checking out rivals, partnering with experts, and tapping employee creativity are some of the affordable ways to do marketing research. Now, we go to the steps in marketing research process. Step 1. Defining the problem. In defining the problem, we have to be specific. We also have to consider the decision alternatives as well as the research objectives. Step 2. Developing the research plan. Here, we have to find out the most efficient plan for gathering the needed information and discover what it will cost. Step 3. Collecting information. This is the data collection phase of marketing. Researchers must ensure that reliable data is collected for analysis. Step 4. Analyzing information. This is the process to extract findings by tabulating the data and developing summary measures. Step 5. Presenting the findings. This is the process of translating information into insights and making recommendations to management. And step 6. Making the decision. The process of choosing different alternatives. So I hope you have learned the great importance of marketing research. I hope as well that you have learned the 6 proven steps in conducting a successful marketing research. To repeat, defining the problem, developing the research plan, collecting information, analyzing the information, presenting the findings, and lastly, making the decision. Once again, this is Efren Dumagas. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Good day, marketers! Today, I will share to you how to harness the power of 360-degree market analysis to create an effective marketing strategies. This is Carl Philip Espiritu from the Ateneo Graduate School of Business under V95 Marketing Management. A good marketer should adapt to holistic marketing through understanding the factors influencing the consumer behavior, knowing the psychological process affecting the consumer behavior, and being familiar with the stages of consumer buying decision. Later, I will share to you one local application. When analyzing your consumer, one should understand the factors influencing the consumer behavior. They are the cultural factor, social factors, and personal factors. Under the cultural factors, this is the customer culture, customer subculture, and customer social class. Under the social factors, these are the reference group of the customer, the family, and the role of statuses. Under the personal factors, these are the age and stage and life cycle, occupation and economic circumstances, lifestyle, personality, and self-concept. Again, these are the factors influencing the consumer behavior. The next one is the psychological process affecting consumer behavior. A marketer should understand that there are psychological processes affecting the consumer behavior. They are the motivation, perception, learning, and memory. The next one are the stages of consumer buying decision. A marketer should understand that the buying process starts long before the actual purchase. Problem recognition. This is the trigger of the buying decision. Information search, evaluation of alternatives, purchase decision, and the post-purchase behavior. The last one is the local application, the strategy behind the RC Cola ads. RC Cola stayed competitive being the cheapest option available. 41% of the consumer bought the product because it was less expensive than Coke and Pepsi. In 2018, Philippine government introduced a sugar tax. RC Cola sales dropped by 7%. This comes in the effective marketing campaign of the Basta Masarap. In 2020, Giggle top area of distinctiveness engaging the Gen Z. Basta means whatever. Film being watched by 1.6 million times. But the big one was the campaign delivering 67% increase in sales of RC Cola. Truly an effective marketing campaign and created the conversation with their customers. Again, in adapting to holistic marketing, one should understand the factors influencing the consumer behavior, knowing the psychological process affecting consumer behavior, familiarity of the stages of the consumer buying decision, and the local application of RC. This is Card Philip Espiritu. Thank you.
Good day. This is Franco Evangelista of the Ateneo Graduate School of Business V95 Marketing Management class, and today I will discuss the topic Analyzing Business Markets, where sellers are also buyers. The outline of my presentation includes the following: what is a business market, comparison of business market versus the consumer market, organizational buying, and local application. To start, what is a business market? The business market consists of all organizations acquiring goods and services used in their production. It is also called B2B or business to business marketplace. Examples of organizations making up the business market are the following. These companies acquire goods and services in order to transform and produce their own products. Moving on, what are the differences between the business market and the consumer market? First, the business market has fewer but larger buyers like companies and corporations, while consumer market has higher number of smaller buyers. Next, business market has closer supplier relationship. Meanwhile, consumer market normally has transactional customer relationship. Buyers in the business market often buy directly from manufacturers, while consumer market transactions are normally through intermediaries. And lastly, consumer markets have geographically concentrated buyers to help reduce costs. Buyers in the consumer market are distributed. This summarizes the comparison. Moving on, what is organizational buying? Organizational buying is a decision-making process where informal organizations establish the need for purchased products and services and choose among alternative brands and suppliers. To illustrate further, let us discuss the stage of buying process for Ayala Land Inc. For the step 1, problem recognition, Ayala Land is a well-known real estate developer promoting sustainability. The identified problem is improving energy efficiency of its commercial buildings. Step 2 is general need description, which is the need for installation of solar panels. Step 3 is product specification, wherein details and requirements are laid out. Step 4 is supplier search. Step 5 is proposal solicitation by inviting qualified suppliers. Step 6 is supplier selection based on cost, quality, reliability, and service. Step 7 is negotiate the final order, quantity, and delivery. And step 8 is performance review. Flash again are the 8 steps in the organizational buying process. To recap, we have covered the following. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. This is Victor Paulintal of the Ateneo Graduate School of Business V95 Marketing Management class under V Coach Bong de Ungria. And today, I will talk to you about the different modes of entry to a foreign market and how our favorite Pinoy Chicken Joy brand traversed them. To answer the question of which is the best way to enter a foreign market, we will define the 5 modes of entry into a foreign market, review which entry strategies did the Jollibee Group use, and assimilate the advantages and disadvantages of each mode of entry. For the first mode of entry, we talk about direct investment. It is said that the direct investment is the ultimate form of foreign involvement. It is used to describe a business decision to acquire a substantial stake in a foreign company to expand operations to a new region. Last 2015, Jollibee went into a deal to acquire 40% of Denver-based Smashburger, and by 2018, it disclosed that it taken full ownership of the company. The second mode of entry is joint venture. Joint venture is a combination of 2 or more parties that seek the development of a single enterprise. Last 2022, Jollibee Group formed a 50-50 joint venture with Yoshinoya Japan to establish the Yoshinoya Jollibee Foods to relaunch the Yoshinoya brand in the Philippines. The third mode of entry is licensing. Licensing is a simple way to engage in international marketing or operations. Last 2021, Jollibee Foods Corp announced that it has entered a licensing agreement with Taiwan's Milksha. In this case, Milksha as a licensor and Jollibee as the licensee. The fourth mode of entry is through acquisition. An acquisition is made when one company purchases most, if not all, of the assets of one company and gain control of the other. In the context of globalization, acquisition is key to acquiring foreign market and supporting the overall growth strategy of the company. Remember the licensing partnership between Jollibee and Milksha? Jollibee actually ended up acquiring Milksha the same year. The last mode of entry that we will discuss is exportation. Exportation is the act of selling products or services to a foreign country. There are two types of exporting. First is indirect exporting, where a company appoints third parties like agents or distributors. The second one is direct exporting and means that you sell direct to your customers abroad. The company Happy Bee in China started as Jollibee's China distributor for their exports before the group acquired them last 2016. So in summary, while we've studied the 5 modes of entry into foreign market in choosing the best one to apply, we need to learn from our favorite Pinoy brand Jollibee and choose the strategy that fits our business objectives, our short-term goals, and long-term strategy. Thank you.
Good evening, Prof and classmates. This is Rach Ko from Graduate School of Business, and I'm here to share with you tonight the teachings from Understanding Marketing Management book of Cutler Keller under Prof. Bong Diuria. We shall be focusing on identifying market segments. So how does a company segment its consumer markets? To help us understand, we will be discussing these topics. Let us first know, in what ways can a company divide the consumer market into segments? Market segment is a group of customers who share similar needs and wants. It divides the market into a well-defined slices. After knowing what market segmentation is about, let us now discuss the basis for segmenting consumer markets. There are 4 major segmentation variables such as geographic, demographic, psychographic, and behavioral segmentation. The company can operate one or a few areas, or it can operate in all, but pay attention to local variations. In that way, it can tailor fit its marketing programs to the needs and wants of local customers. The last part of my presentation is a local application of a company which is dear to me and to my husband, where we both work with, and that is Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is a global brand, hence in terms of its geographic segmentation, it appeals to a worldwide audience. The typical Coke consumers may live in urban centers or rural settings. For Coca-Cola demographic segmentation, it includes a broad age range of younger to midlife consumers from 10 to 40 years of age. The psychographic segmentation of Coca-Cola consumers include wide socioeconomic breakdown from working class to middle class and upper class, typically characterized as aspirer, explorer, or succeeder. As for the behavioral segmentation, the target audience of Coca-Cola consumes the product regularly, including soft loyal users who enjoy Coke from time to time and hard loyal users who drink Coke on a more routine basis. Suppose you are to open your beverage store. Knowing the 4 major market segmentation can be helpful. In reference to Coca-Cola, the company might be a giant one, but several principles are also applicable for startups. It's just a matter of localizing each variable to fit into your brand's marketing approach. And that concludes my COSLA presentation. This is Richko. Have a pleasant evening.
Hello, today I will be discussing Chapter 10, Crafting the Brand Positioning, How to Stand Out from the Crowd. I am Michael Macabata from the Ateneo Graduate School of Business under Professor Bong D. Ungria for Marketing Management. In this presentation, you will learn topics including brand positioning, frame of reference, points of parity and difference, brand mantra. Big words, right? So now let us go into our learning. This presentation includes knowing what makes your brand unique, analyzing the commonalities with other brands, points of parity and difference, success story in brand positioning, and making brand mantra. So I have a question. If you hurt your hand, do you ask for a bandage or a band-aid? Or when you go to a sari-sari store, have you heard people ask for Colgate when referring to a toothpaste? Probably yes to both. Successful companies like Colgate, Google, Apple, and even Band-Aid have one important thing in common: a strong brand positioning strategy. Positioning is the act of designing a company's offering and image to occupy a distinctive place in your target market's mind. But still, you need to size up your competitors. You need to have a frame of reference to determine the category to which your product belongs or compete with, or can even serve as a substitute. There are products and services whose attributes or benefits are not necessarily unique to the brand and in fact shared by others. These are what we call points of parities or POP. Starbucks, Coffee Bean, Dunkin' all serve coffee and food, while Apple, Samsung, and Huawei are all in the tech and gadget space. However, there are certain attributes or benefits that consumers strongly associate with the brand, like Starbucks' product customization or Apple's innovative technology and intuitive product design. These are called points of difference or POD. Over time, companies develop a brand mantra, which is the heart and soul of the brand. Disney's fun family entertainment, Nike's authentic athletic performance, or some even local brands like Cebu Pacific's Every Filipino Flies or San Miguel celebrating lasting friendships capture the essence and spirit of brand positioning. And how do we create brand mantra? We just have to remember three things: communicate, simplify, and inspire. Communicate should define the category of the brand and state what it is unique about. Simplify means short, crisp, and memorable. And lastly, inspire or be personally meaningful and relevant to the audience. So, what did we learn today? We learned about positioning or making our brands occupy the minds of our target market. We learned about pop and pad, those that make our product unique or those that make our product similar with competitors. We've also learned about brand mantra, which is the heart and soul of every brand positioning. Join me again next time, and hopefully we can continue our learning in marketing.
Good day. I'm Oliver Armnestor Perez of the V95 Marketing Management class under Professor Bong de Ungria. I'll be discussing creating brand equity, the power of the brand on the consumers. We'll be looking at three concepts. We look first at promise kept in the hearts and minds, which on the ZYX approach, it is the Z, the brand residing on the hearts and minds of the consumer. Why? Because it identifies ownership. We can communicate the promise and differentiate ourselves from the competitors. Now, the use of the brand will have to be simple and immediately identifiable to the product or the service being offered. If you look at the brand for the firm side, it simplifies product handling. It also gives some protection like trademarks. On the consumer side, it sets expectations. Now, equating a brand to, let's say, a quality reduces the risk because I won't try another brand if I equate it with quality. Looking at the second one, the brand equity is an intangible asset that builds value. It's basically looking at how the consumer thinks, feel, and act whenever they see, hear, or read the brand. Okay? And to build it, you need two things. From salient or to it resonating, you have to look at the rational root, also that the emotional root, and you cannot have one without the other. Okay? Finally, we look at how to build the brand equity. Now, building it requires four steps. We need to identify, we need to plan, we need to measure, and finally, we need to grow and sustain the brand value. Okay? Of course, you have to have the criteria. McDonald's, for example, even without the word of McDonald's, and you only see the M, you know it's McDonald's. If you look at Siemens Healthineers colors with the dots at the end, you know it's a Siemens Healthineers because nobody in the industry is using the same colors. Now, the measurement starts from the investment. From the investment to the shareholder value, it has to increase its value. You have multipliers along the stages, which could either increase or decrease the value at the stage, and hopefully it increases and not the other way around. To grow and sustain the brand value, reinforcement has to be done or revitalization. Like, for example, for the car industry in the Philippines, where they were in a slump for some time, now they are again a brand to contend with. Okay? Architecture, brand extension. is a way to enhance the brand association, as well as spokesperson. For today, we look at three things: the promise kept in hearts and minds, the social value, building brand equity. This has been Oliver Armlester Perez. Thank you for listening, for creating brand equity, the power of the brand on the consumers, from the V95 marketing team at Ateneo School of Business.
Hello everyone. We'll be discussing addressing competition and driving growth through competitive strategies for market leaders. So our outline is number one is growing the core, and number two, competitive strategies for market leaders. To grow your core, you have to have a distinctive brand. My example is Timberland. Their core product is their Timberland boots. Although they offer a wide variety of clothing and accessories now, their core product is their Timberland boots. New channels for distribution. You should make your product more available. Like Coca-Cola, they are available in grocery stores, convenience stores, and many more. Lastly, what you can do is offer your products in new formats or versions, like what Coca-Cola did here. They offered Coke in different flavors like vanilla, cherry, Coke Zero, many more, and many more. Competitive strategies for market leaders. Market leaders have the largest market share and usually lead in prices change, new product introductions, distribution, and promotion. Our example is McDonald's. They had 35,000 restaurants in over 110 countries. Xerox, another market leader, delivers value and innovation to clients through managed print services. Not only do they photocopy, but they now offer high-end printing systems for businesses. Market leaders must do to remain number one. Expand total market demand. They should generate new customers, search for new customers, find more ways to use their product through repackaging and redesign for different variations, find new ways to use the brand, orbit chewing gum, substitute the need for brushing your teeth after eating. Uh, Next is protect market share. You can be proactive or defensive. You have to respond to a need, anticipate the need, and create solutions. For defensive marketing, reduce the probability of attacks through defensive strategies. An example for proactive marketing is IBM. They responded to the need for transferring of files, so they used floppy disks. Sony, they made the Walkman for portability of listening to music. So that will be all for our discussion on addressing competition and driving growth through competitive strategies for market leaders. This is RB Campang of Marketing Management V95 with Coach Bong Diongria. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Albert Reyes from V95 Marketing Management class, and I'll be discussing setting product strategy. In setting a product strategy, we will discuss how to build and manage product mix and lines, product levels, product differentiation, and we'll showcase a local company as an example. Diving right into product mix and lines. The product mix is the company's key to market share and growth. It has width, length, depth, and consistency. By understanding these dimensions, a company can expand by adding new lines, lengthening or deepening existing ones, or pursuing consistency. We now discuss product level. Take the example of a smartphone. core benefit is making calls and sending texts. Basic features are touchscreens and camera, among others. Customers expect a reliable operating system and sufficient storage. Features that exceed expectations are high-quality display and facial recognition. Potential product includes future developments like extended battery life or seamless integration with other technology. Another after result of a successful product strategy is product differentiation. Product differentiation can provide a competitive edge. It can be achieved through unique physical form, superior features, quality performance, consistency, durability, repairability, exclusivity, and customization. In the absence of product differentiation, competitive advantage can still be achieved through value-added services such as the following. Providing an excellent customer journey can build customer loyalty and repeat business. An example of a company with a product strategy is Phelps Dodge. They aim to exceed customer expectations through high-quality products and value-added services like training and technical assistance. To grow, they offer value-engineered products and use various pricing strategies. They produce products for customers using their brand and provide warranties and guarantees. In summary, for product strategy to be a source of competitive advantage, the product mix and lines are managed to maximize profit and growth. It will then lead to the desired product level and will result to a brand that stands out among its competitors. This has been Albert Reyes reporting on product strategy. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Aaron San Miguel, and I'm here to discuss designing and managing services. Know thy customer and know yourself. I'll be talking about three things. First is defining what a service is. Second are the best practices of service companies. And finally, a local company that exemplifies good service. But first, what is a service? These are its characteristics. It's non-physical, it's made and consumed simultaneously, highly variable, and cannot be stored. Next, we'll discuss best practices which aim to convert prospects to loyal customers. First is to have a strategic concept which is customer-centric. Know your customer and build your strategy around them. Get feedback and adjust as needed, then repeat. Second is management's commitment to quality. Management should take the lead in promoting quality and shouldn't just focus on financials. Third is maintaining high standards by cultivating a culture of excellence, but remember that employees still have limits. Fourth is having profit tiers, which entails focusing on the most profitable customers given the firm's limited resources in order to maximize customer life value. Fifth is having monitoring systems to regularly check customer feedback and also employee feedback. Firms should also watch out for what competitors are doing as it helps them in identifying relevant trends. Finally, it's differentiation, which is about giving the customer good reasons to take the offer. It's good to make use of branding here in order to improve your credibility and image. Now, let's explore the case of Metrobank. Metrobank's core clients are traditional businesses who only deal with trusted people, hence the emphasis on trust. Management also promotes core values which relate to being in good hands. The bank retains high service standards as evidenced by its various awards. Annual employee conventions also award the bank's best, and they have a regular feedback system for both clients and employees. They also tend to emphasize strength rather than profits. Financial strength gives the impression that it is safe to entrust funds there. More deposits lower their cost of funding, and deposits are also the gateway for their other services. To summarize, we tackled the definition of a service, which has the following characteristics. We also went through the best practices of service companies, which aim to convert prospects to loyal customers, and we saw these best practices demonstrated by Metrobank. That concludes our discussion on designing and managing services. Once again, I am Aaron San Miguel. And remember, know thy customer and know yourself.
Good morning, everyone. Let me start by asking you, have you ever wondered how the products and services are designed from scratch, on where to start and what to do to offer a new product? Apparently, there are a lot of factors that we as marketers need to consider while developing a new market offering. According to Kotler, the one who should ultimately design the product will always be the customer. So it is my pleasure to discuss to you chapter 15, which is introducing new market offerings. I am Dr. Sikat from Ateneo GSB. As we go along, let me discuss the following objectives in question. So, what are the challenges does a company face in developing new products or services? What is the best way to manage the new product development process? And what are the factors that affects the rate of diffusion and consumer adoption of newly launched products and services? So, for my local application, I chose Doctors Anywhere app, which is the system that we launched during the start of pandemic as a means for our teleconsultation services. Challenges include incremental innovation and disruptive technology. Incremental innovation is the concept of growing or improving a company by making a series of minor improvements to existing products, services, processes, and even tools. So one of the most common example of incremental innovation is the Apple iPhone. Every year, Apple makes small but significant changes to the iPhone to improve it. While Starbucks may also be one example, their incremental changes are their flavor innovation on their coffee products. Disruptive technology, it sweeps away the systems or habits it replaces because it has attributes that are recognizably superior. Example of which will be the Zoom, which replaces our regular face-to-face meetings, and also telemedicine. DA is a disruptive innovation in healthcare marketplace that holds the potential for transforming medicine by improving access to medical care and providing a more affordable and convenient way of delivering care through teleconsultation. Developing a new market offering starts with need analysis and idea generation. You can gather ideas from your consumers by observing how they are using the product, asking about their dream product, and asking what the problems they are facing. So the next step is the concept development stage, where the consumers do not actually buy the idea, they buy concept. Hence, this step is focused upon the ideation of the product offering. Next will be the market strategy development stage, which includes analyzing the external environment and deciding on the new product offerings concrete strategies. After this, total sales, the cost and profit are estimated under the business analysis stage, followed by the product development. Testing is the new of the new product offering is a must, and then finally, the new product offering is commercialized. What is a consumer adoption? Consumer adoption is an individual's decision to become a regular user of a product. The five stages of product adoption includes the awareness, the research and discovery, the evaluation, trial, and lastly, the adopt and rejection stage. All the factors affecting the adoption process includes the readiness to try the new products and personal influences, the organization's readiness to adopt the innovation, and even the characteristics to adopt the innovation. So this is the product adoption curve. So as you see, majority are under the early majority group, who are the group of people who begin buying a new product after waiting to see if the people who have already bought it are even satisfied. So these are the adoption innovation characteristics that includes the trialability, the relative advantage, compatibility, observability, and even the complexity. So for the summary, again, the challenges that a company face in developing new products or services are incremental innovation and disruptive technologies, while the factors affecting the rate of diffusion and consumer adoption of newly launched products and services includes the readiness to try new products and personal influence, the organization's readiness to adopt innovation, and even its characteristics to adopt innovation. So again, this is the new product development process, starting from the idea generation up to the commercialization. So again, as what Kotler have mentioned, who should ultimately design product? It's always the customer. So I am Dr. Sika. Thank you and have a good day.
Hello everyone, I am Christine Tabuco from Ateneo Graduate School of Business V95 Marketing Management class under V-Coach Bong de Ungria to discuss with you developing pricing strategies and programs. The price is right. Since price is the marketing element that produces revenue, then we must get the price right. Let's drill this further by evaluating the impact towards pricing of the consumer pricing psychology, setting the pricing policy, and understanding adaptive pricing using a local application. In the game show The Price is Right, contestants' answers differ because we have our own internal reference price. Human brain perceives higher price means high quality, and we tend to think that 99 pesos is much cheaper than 100 pesos. Having understood the consumer pricing psychology, we should then set the pricing objectives by first deciding where to position our market offering. The demand sensitivity towards any changes in price of this chosen target market must be evaluated. While demand sets the ceiling price, cost sets the floor price. Thus, we need to determine how much it costs to produce, distribute, and sell our product. It is important to consider how much profit margin a company desires to have. It is critical for us to examine competitors' costs, prices, and offers so that we know how much price we can add or reduce. The information we gathered enables us to select the pricing method and the price. A local application of adaptive pricing program is the recently concluded Shopee and Lazada 5/5 sale. Customers want the best dealer offer. Participating brands in Lazada or Shopee slashes their price by offering discounts, promotional offers exclusive to these platforms on this specific day only. Some brands would even include higher discounts from midnight to 2 a.m. or participate on flash sales to attract higher demand and market penetration. It is important to remember that the initial price is right to accommodate adaptive pricing. In summary, the price is right when consumer perception of chosen target market is considered, demand, cost, and competitor analysis is evaluated, adaptive and flexible price generates target profit. Once again, this is Christine Tabuco. Thank you and good day.
Good day everyone, my name is Brandon Jung. I'll be talking about the Chapter 17, Designing and Managing Integrated Marketing Communication. I will discuss definition of the marketing communications, the 8 step in developing effective communication. Also, I will be integrated local application. To start this discussion, I will define what is a marketing communication. They are the mean by which firm attempt to inform, persuade, and remind the consumer about the products and brand they sell directly or indirectly. In developing effective communication, we must know the 8 required steps. The first step is to identify the target audience. The marketer needs to close any gap that exists between current public perception and image thought. Second is to determine object. Communication objectives can be created for the following: categories, brand awareness, brand attitude, brand purchase intention. Next is designing the communication. It requires answering the 3 questions. First is what to say. DGR can be 12 types of the message. The second question is how to say it. It identifies the appeal or how to communication will attract attention and influence. It has 2 categories. First is information of fear. The second is transformation of fear. Lastly is who should say it. The important thing is credibility of the spoken person. Next step is the select channels. Communication channels can be person or non-person. Person communication channel has 3 categories: advocate channel, expert channel, and social channels. Non-person communication channels. They include media, atmosphere, and event. Next step is to establish budget. It consists of 5 methods, which are affordable, percentage of the sales, competitive parties, object and task, communication budget trade-offs. The sixth step is to decide on media mix. Marketer must examine the distinct advantage and cost of each communication tool and the company's market rank. The next step is to measure the result. Effective measuring are recall the communication, how many times they saw it, what point they recall, how they feel about the communication. 10th step is to manage integrated marketing communication. Each communication plan and disciplines will provide clarity, consistency, and maximum impact to the target customers. In summary, I have discussed definition of marketing communication, the 8 step in developing effective communications. Once again, this is chapter 17. My name is Brandon Jung, present today to everyone.
Good day, everyone. I am Kenny Tan of B95 Marketing Management class. This chapter is about managing mass communications. The outline will be advertising, sales promotion, events and experiences, public relations, and applications. Advertising can be a cost-effective way to disseminate messages, whether to build a brand preference or to educate people. In developing an advertising program, marketing managers must always start by identifying the target market and buyers' motives. Then they can make the 5 major decisions known as the 5M. First M is mission. What are the objectives? The second is money, basically it's the budget on how to spend it. Message, what should the ad campaign say? Media, what kind of tools they can use? And measurement, how are they going to evaluate the results? Next, we tackle about sales promotion. Sales promotion, a key ingredient in marketing campaigns, consists of a collection of incentive tools, mostly short-term, designed to stimulate quicker or greater purchase of particular products or services by consumers or the trade, whereas advertising offer a reason to buy, sales promotion offer an incentive. In using sales promotion, a company must establish its objective, select the tool, develop the program, implement and control it, and evaluate the results. Next, we talk about events and experiences. Becoming part of a personally relevant moment in consumer lives through sponsored events and experiences can broaden and deepen a company's or brand relationship with the target market. Making sponsorship successful requires choosing the appropriate events, designing the optimal sponsorship program, and measuring the effect of sponsorship. Because the number of sponsorship opportunities and their huge cost, many marketers are becoming more selective. The event must meet the marketing objectives and communication strategy defined for the brand. Many marketers believe that marketing program accompanying an event and sponsorship ultimately determines its success. At least 2 or 3 times the amount of sponsorship expenditure should be spent on related marketing activities. Measuring the success of events can be challenging. We can follow the IEG recommended guidelines. One of them is measuring the outcomes, not outputs. Next, we discuss a bit about public relations. Public relations includes a variety of programs to promote or protect a company's image or individual products. In considering when and how to use marketing PR or MPR, management must establish the marketing objectives, choose the PR messages and vehicles, implement the plan, and evaluate the results. Next, we're going to discuss about the real-life applications. One of the samples here is Sangfor sponsored event for their partners where they showcase their product and roadmaps and some tour around Bali to show their appreciation to their partnership for the last year. This was just in February 2023. Then another is the industry-wide event this coming May by ISO, where most of the cybersecurity experts and vendors are sponsoring to give more awareness about cybersecurity. Thank you, everyone.
Hey marketeers, this time we'll be tackling managing digital communications and learn how to engage with customers effectively online. This is Michael Acuzar from Ateneo Graduate School of Business. How can we engage with customers effectively online? First, we'll have to know the different types of digital communications and its importance. Second, what are the platforms that are best suited for your organization? Lastly, we'll be looking at local applications as a reference. First on agenda, digital marketing is now. There are 3 types of digital communication. Online marketing, which includes websites and emails. Next is the most popular, the social media, where things go viral. Lastly, mobile marketing, where you can reach your customers the fastest. Now, why should we adapt to digital marketing? Because it is the fastest growing channel. Significant growth is seen year on year, which means that we are very active. In other words, we are keyboard warriors. We spend more than we should be online than taking this class for 2 hours. In fact, we are so present that more than 60% stays active on social media, which brings us to the next point. What are the best suited platforms to engage with customers? According to the data, Facebook remains as our go-to platform with YouTube as the nearest alternative. For clearer context, I'll be sharing PDP's transition to digital marketing. PDP's main go-to-market is the brick-and-mortar channel. Now, PDP has embraced the digital space by developing its website to showcase its products and services. Also, PDP has been very active with online engagement through its Facebook page, gaining valuable insights from its community members. Right now, digital is the way to go. That's why we need to engage with customers effectively online. Once again, this is Michael from Ateneo Graduate School of Business. Thank you for listening.
Personalizing communications is critical for marketing effectiveness. In this chapter, we discuss managing personal communications, direct and database marketing, and personal selling. Hello everyone, this is Bel Angulo from the Ateneo Graduate School of Business. In this presentation, our objective is to answer the following questions. Why personalized communications is important? What are the different ways in personalizing communications? At a glance, these are direct marketing, database marketing, and personal selling. How is it applied through giving examples? Being interrelated, second and third questions will be discussed simultaneously. Personalized communications is important because it communicates value, products, or services to customers, connects with customers, drives repeat business, enhances customer loyalty, and improves business growth. Done right, personalized communications can have a huge impact or payoff. First way to personalize communications is direct marketing, which is the use of consumer direct channels to reach and deliver goods and services to customers without marketing middlemen. This includes face-to-face selling, direct mail, catalog marketing, and so on. At Philum, marketers use face-to-face and virtual sales calls approach. Second way to personalize communications is database marketing, which is the process of building and using customer databases to contact and build customer relationships. At Philum, marketers are tasked to lead technology for a data-driven marketing strategy, which allows effectively reaching out to more Filipinos. Finally, personal selling. One of the principles of personal selling is speed method, which helps build long-term relationships by asking prospects several types of questions. This includes situation, problem, implication, and need payoff questions. At Philum, marketers put the focus on customer experience to build trust and loyalty. With the mobile apps right now, they get in touch at other times. To summarize, personal communications can be through direct marketing, database marketing, and personal selling. And it is important because it communicates value. As we end this presentation, we understand that customers' relationship management is necessary, and thus leaders should effectively manage personal communications. Once again, this is Bel Angulo from the Ateneo Graduate School of Business. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Karine Breton and I'll be sharing with you an overview of Chapter 21, Designing and Managing Integrated Marketing Channels. For today, we'll go through 5 topics, starting with understanding marketing channels. So what is a marketing channels? Marketing channels are intermediaries that make a product or service available for use or consumption. They are crucial to a company's success and have significant influence on marketing decisions. They play a pivotal role in converting potential buyers into profitable customers and can lead to competitive advantage. Two primary strategies govern the function of marketing channels. A push strategy induces intermediaries to carry, promote, and sell a product. It is effective for low brand loyalty products and impulse purchases. A pull strategy, on the other hand, persuades consumers to demand the product, and is ideal for high brand loyalty products and pre-store brand choices. Successful companies often use a combination of both. In today's era, companies leverage on multi-channel marketing and integrated marketing. So what is the difference between the two? Multi-channel marketing is reaching customers through multiple channels. However, the messaging is not necessarily connected. On the other hand, integrated marketing is a strategy for delivering a unified message across all the marketing channels your brand uses. It provides consistency wherever customers choose to interact with the company. The benefits of using this are increased market coverage, lower channel cost, and customized selling. What do we need to consider when we design marketing channel systems? The first is analyzing consumer needs and wants. We need to be aware of the channel segmentation and that different consumers have different needs and wants. The second is to establish objectives and constraints. Marketers should state the objectives in terms of service output levels they want to provide and the associated cost and support levels. They must also adapt their channel objectives to the larger environment. For the local application, we'll take a look at Lazada Philippines. As an e-commerce platform, Lazada uses integrated marketing to effectively reach its customers. They use a combination of app notifications, social media advertising, and collaborations with influencers to keep their branding message consistent and drive customer engagement. Again, this is a summary of designing and managing integrated marketing channels. Let us market to engage. Thank you.
Greetings, everyone. This is Rowena Magat from Ateneo Graduate School of Business Regis Program, and I'm here to present my presentation to you for managing retailing, wholesaling, and logistics. Here we have the questions and objectives where you will learn what are the major marketing intermediaries, what are the marketing decision intermediaries make, and what are the important issues in logistics. Delivering values of goods through the major marketing intermediaries such as the retailers, wholesalers, and logistical organization. The marketing decisions intermediaries make, they need to consider the key areas which are target market, channels, product assortment, procurement, prices, services, store atmosphere, store activities and experiences, communications, locations, and private label brand. What are the important issues in market logistics? We have order processing, warehousing, inventory, and transportation. For retailers, we have different types. Number one is store retailers, two is non-store retailing, and three is corporate retailing. For wholesalers, there are some major issues manufacturers face against wholesaler. Wholesalers don't aggressively promote manufacturers' product line. They act more like order takers. They don't have enough inventory. They also don't supply manufacturers with up-to-date market, customer, and competitive information. They don't attract high caliber managers to bring down their own costs, and they charge too much for their services. And for logistical organization, we have four steps. Number one is deciding on the company's value proposition. Number two, selecting the best channel design. Number three, developing operational excellence in sales forecasting, warehouse management, transportation management, and etc. And number four, implementing the solution with the best info systems, equipment, policies, and procedures. For local application, we have both Lazada and Shopee are using a hybrid model, a combination of business to consumer and business to consumer. For the summary, the three major marketing intermediaries are retailing, wholesaling, and logistics. We also need to prepare marketing plans that includes decisions about target markets, channels, locations, services, pricing, communication, and customer experience. The most successful are those that adapt their services to meet suppliers and targets customers' needs, and local application is the highlight of Shopee's and Lazada's emerging growth in the e-commerce direct marketing and logistics industry. Again, this is Rowena Magat from Ateneo Graduate School of Business, and I will end my presentation with a saying, a satisfied customer is the best business strategy of all, and I thank you.